box. And of course, right now I'm being joined by the legend musician, talking about those days when we still dancing to real music. Like most of the times when I'm on radio and I'm playing old time music, I always say this is a time when music was real in Zambia. Well, those were the days, and that was a time when people were truly singing about what was happening, or being people that talk about social change, talking about bringing out issues that are happening in the communities, and like Kungo Liza Chevi Madunka songs. Right now I'm talking about Uncle Jah. I know many people, when we updated on our page, they were like, oh, Uncle Jah, ask him this, ask him that. Well, officially, for the first time, making a debut on the lounge right here. Welcome to the show, brother man.
Thank you very much.
Good to have you.
Good to have you too. Yeah.
After so many attempts, balance.
I owe you.
I'm traveling out.
I know that. Yeah, I'm busy.
Yeah, recover.
Yeah, recover. I'm busy, mdala. Yeah, but it's good that I've made it today.
Yeah, good to have you. At least right now, I feel like, okay, apa mai nambo chitika, apa kai more like soida na ndo chitika.
Oh yeah, it's one of such things.
All right, to begin with, let's talk about your musical journey. How has it been so far, from wishing gong'a hit to right about now? People are still dancing to those old tunes, but they are also dancing to calculate.
My music journey has been so interesting. Yes, there's been ups and downs, as per se. Yes, I've been through rough and smooth times. I must say this time I've improved tremendously.
Okay.
Yes. I believe you heard that I was out of the country recently. Yes. My outing to South Africa was a very interesting outing, because I learned a lot of new things which I never knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. Let's talk about, let me take you back to those days when you just came on the scene. Did you foresee a situation where that you are going to blow, you are going to have one of your songs making a great hit in the whole nation? Did you foresee that? Or maybe, yeah, let's give it a try, and then to allow on way to take us?
You know what happens when you are joining the industry, or when you are just doing something, you just have a vision, but you can't visualize what's ahead of you. You just have the determination and hope that one day things will change. So I never anticipated that one day I'll make it, but I just had the belief in myself to say one day I'll make it.
Okay,
yes.
So let's talk about the concept of ndine gong'a. What was running in your mind? Was it a real life situation where, you know, many people say, okay, there's always such talks, but with you in that concept, did it originate from you hearing one of your friends or hearing one of the ladies complaining about it, or maybe it was just out of your creativity, say, let's try this one and then let's see where it will take us?
Being a musician, I know we are a voice to the voiceless. Yes, what we put on the speakers speaks for those people for whose voice can't be heard. So I sat down with my friend Chimpanzee, yes, and looked at, we reflected on what to sing about and see what would be appealing to the people, what would attract their attention. And as a result of our meeting with Chimpanzee, we thought of a term which would entice the people. Which happens to be gong'a, which means fake, something fake. When anga fake tika mu music, ankalacha ndino fake, how come sani vomera gelo maybe, because once you are denied by a proposal bakana kuri gelo eri nkula kutontoka nati say that shkweteka mane ba pocket nangu limindi movie. So we thought in those lines. That's how come we came up with such a concept.
Okay.
Yes, and to our surprise, it blew up. Yeah.
Okay, so moving from gong'a, you know, many times when people get to start loving your music, they expect you to do more and obviously better copies than what you have done, which they've liked. How did you make sure that you balanced up the equation rather, where Okay, gong'a, yeah, hitting it's on that level, and then you needed to make sure that the next song is either on the very level or yeah, imako pamulu and not down. How did you make sure that you stayed on that particular line?
Back then, if you remember very well, we used to do albums. Yes, not like nowadays as it is. They're just been singles all around. Yeah, those days we used to work on an album. Yes, so as I was working on gong'a, I also had other songs besides gong'a. Yes, so gong'a was just a promo song for that particular album.
For the album.
Yes, so I had songs like Baby Osabisa. There was Takwaba na Wumbi. Yes, so after gong'a made it on the local musical scene, there was also Bisa in the pipeline. Yes, it also came up and blew up. Yes, so I just had that writing skill by that time. The concept which I had, it was in the line with gong'a. Most of the songs were like using the same terms. Yes, as per se.
Okay, now let's fast forward that a little bit. After all that, there came a time when you became quiet. What happened, or where did you go?
Besides music, we also have other responsibilities. We have got families to look after. And by the time I was joining the industry, I was single by then. Then there was this time when I got married, you know, kids. So the responsibility mounted on me. So it was like parting time now from studio to family issues. That's how come I took off for a break.
No.
Yes.
Awesome. So in short, we would say for you at that particular time, music wasn't your whole career where you would look at it to say it's what you are going to do and that's what's going to be bringing bread and butter to the
Yes, because with me, music has always been a part-time job.
No, okay.
Yes, I also do other things away from music.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
So as pressure mounted on me, I had to devote much of my time to other things.
Okay.
Just to earn a living.
All right, so you've come back into music, and unfortunately this time around people have diversified, or they've moved away from the type of music that you were releasing. Listen to that particular music. There's now this whole new kind of music that people would love to dance to jive to, and you've done a few singles. How are you looking at them? Are they going to reach to the level of the gong'a album, or maybe it's still an issue of getting to push through for you to come back to the top?
Beating my old record is a little bit tricky, but all I can say is just I can just continue entertaining in the same way. You know what? If you listen to gong'a nowadays, it sounds a little bit slow, but it's a good song still. Yes, and looking at the way things are moving as of now, there's been an influx of new musicians flocking the industry, and the music direction has changed. This time the beat is up, yes, as compared to the way it used to be. The lyrical part of it has changed. People are now not concentrating on the lyrical part, as in educating people. They're just there to entertain. You see what? But as of us, the old musicians, we used to concentrate much on the lyrical part because we believe music is so influential. It can change someone from being good to bad. You get the point. So we also have to be mindful about the information that we are putting across. Before taking to a radio, my music to the radio DJ, I need to reflect on what the impact will be to the hearing ear.
Okay, so have you also been diluted to the new kind or the new style of music whereby you don't really have meaning in the lyrical content? It's just all about people who dance to it. Have you also diluted to that idea?
I'm able to fit in the competition, but the fact, one thing I would never do is just to change my direction, like sing about something that is not meaningful to the public. Yes, because I believe there are still people who still believe in me and still like my way of writing. So I've stuck to that style of writing. Yes, all I've done is just to change the beat a little bit from a mid-tempo to a fast beat, just to suit the environment.
All right.
Lyrical wise, it's still the same Uncle Jah.
Okay,
Yes.
we still hear the baby.
The same educative kind of music. Yes, I educate through my music.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's also move on to another fact that I think I had left behind. At some point, you had released the gong'a remix. Yeah, which
With
was
Peterson, yes, and
which
Chimpanzee.
was almost a fast tempo.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Do you feel that it had the same impact that the first record had?
On that one, I must admit to say I never promoted that song.
Okay.
I never took it anywhere. Yes. Where did you get it from, by the way?
I'm a radio DJ.
Oh yeah, fine. I never pushed that song. Yes, so I can never tell how it fared because I never tried to push it.
Okay.
Because there was another song I was promoting by then, which happens to be Same Old Me Kale. Yes. It made some noise, but not that much, yeah.
All right, let's talk about after that break. Calculate is out. Do you feel that the Zambians or the Zambian people are appreciating this particular track like they appreciated you back then?
Yeah, very much. And to suit the environment, that's how come I incorporated the young kid on the block, Rasphobia, because he has the new kind of singing and the old with Uncle Jah. That's how come we merged.
Okay.
That's how come I put him on that song, and it's to my surprise, the song was received in a good manner. Yes, as I went to South Africa, it was playing in most leading clubs there.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So let's talk about your outing in South Africa. How was it enacted? How did you find yourself as part of the people that are going to South Africa, and also experience the awesome experience that you had there? Because I was following you, seeing what you were posting, and mostly what was happening.
Through social media. Yes. There was this group which I just joined through a friend. There was just a link which was shared to me.
Okay.
Yes, I joined this group, then I just saw a lot of things happening in the groups, a lot of shows being organized. Then I had to see to communicate to the organizer.
Okay.
Yes, and started up something. That's how come we came up with a show.
Okay.
Yes, in South Africa.
Wow, awesome. Rabba, now there's a current new project that you're working on?
Yes. Yeah, people must look forward to something from Uncle Jah this time around. This one is called ndine.
Okay.
Yes.
Whom does it feature?
Not yet, but someone is going to jump on the beat.
Okay.
Yes. It's almost done to be produced by Jerry Fingers.
Okay.
Still working on the production part of it.
Okay, so but would you happen to know or to have an idea of when you would love for it to be released?
Yeah, pretty soon. Latest will be 15th August next month.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. At least there's a deadline, because many times when artists say soon, it even takes years. Ni soon, Kai. They haven't put a time frame. So the fact that there's a time frame, we'll be able to check on you
15th
and
August,
see if it's
August
out.
I'll be able to upload it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, awesome. This is 2019. People should expect Nilibe Nchito. But away from that, let's say maybe towards the close of 2019, are we going to see you collaborate with any of the current big artists that are mostly happening?
The biggest ever collaboration that I've done this year, as you can see, I'm putting on
I Care About Her.
I Care About Her. Yeah, this is a group which was formed earlier this year. More than 50 artists teamed up.
Yes.
Yeah, in the fight against gender-based violence. Yes, we just thought to it that it was incumbent on us to help in the fight against gender-based violence. Being musicians. Obviously, we have the influence to change people's minds out there.
Yes.
Yes, that's how come we teamed up.
Okay, so we are not going to see you do something with maybe
I've done,
one or two artists?
Late last year, I did something called Shubamona, featuring Shenki.
Okay.
Yes, it's played fairly well on the market as well. People should look forward to a video for that song.
Okay.
Yes, this year.
All right, and then do you feel that you are still making money out of these new singles that you are releasing? Are people still buying like they used to buy back in the old days?
Because as in when it comes to making money out of music these days, it's only shows, and I don't know maybe to these other guys, but personally, it's just out of shows that you can make money, because piracy is at a very high level.
Okay.
Yes, the levels of piracy are alarming. So it's very hard for someone to sell an album.
Awesome.
Yes, that's how come these nowadays musicians are just concentrating on releasing singles. Yes, they make money out of shows.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So today we are talking about artists or entertainers coming up with a solution, or maybe coming up with a criteria of how they can protect their social media handles, how they can make it safe in one way or the other, because they've been cyber crimes where people pretend to be who they are not on social media. How best do you think that you artists should fight this particular vice? Because obviously there's an Uncle Jah page which you are not running, somebody else is running it and making money out of that, probably swindling people. And then how do you think that you artists can work on this so that people would be able to be safe in that particular manner?
Us alone as artists, or just personally, I can't manage to fight to keep this vice. I'll take this opportunity to call upon the people in authority, just probably to regulate social media.
Okay.
Yes, I think that can help.
Okay.
Because impersonating is just everywhere. It's not only in Zambia. Yes, there are a lot of fake pages out there, even Nigerian actors. We've seen some, but they win and film to win a phone, and meanwhile, that's not even in Edo. That's not even Noah Ramson. Yeah, that's like that. So we need the people in authority to regulate social media, so that they can be controlling social media, so that we can have people to complain to log in a complaint to say, okay, vampire because I don't think we can manage to find a software to encrypt your account. I don't think that can be possible.
All right, so anything that you feel you've left out that you would love your fans to know before I let you go?
Yeah, just my forthcoming single, Ndine, to be out by 15th August, and people should expect good lyrics from Uncle Jah, good tunes as always. Okay. Yes, produced by Jerry Fingers.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you for coming through.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be calling unto you every time when we need you.
Anytime.
All right, so we've been talking to Uncle Jah right here, where he gets to talk about his musical journey, the ups and downs, but also make sure that you get to follow him up on Facebook and of course every social media handle. Not forgetting his Calculate has got a brand new video. Yeah, so Calculate now has a video. You can get to request for it on all local TV stations. Right about now, let's go to Stretch to PMC. Let's see him as he has a chat with one artist that calls himself My Heart. And then on the other side, we come back and be able to talk to our studio guests right here.